Welcome to my Days of Our Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sloan Recast debuts, Natasha Hall replaces Jessica Serfaty temporarily. Days of Our Lives reveal that Sloan Brady is getting a brand new look, but only temporarily. It turns out a Sloan recast was demanded for 3 occurrences, so Natasha Hall stepped in for filming and will replace Serfaty for a brief stint. SOD confirms Hall will make her debut as Sloan during the week of March 4th to 8th, so don't be surprised when Sloan struts into scenes with a new face. Fortunately, Hall is a great actress who no mistrustfulness do an impeccably fine job of filling in. You might fade Hall from her part as Yvette on Netflix's The Kominsky Method or from colorful other systems like Game Night, Cortege, The Rookie, S.W.A.T, and further. Now Hall is set to protest off her stint in Salem, so DOL suckers will want to give her a warm hello. It'll be intriguing to see Hall's take on Sloan, especially since she'll be part of some delightful story developments. Days spoilers say Sloan will have a new case to attack since Teresa Donovan will hire her as Tate Black's coming attorney. It sounds like Teresa will fire Justin Kiriakis in favor of Sloan's more aggressive courtroom tactics. There's no denying that Sloan is an excellent counsel substantially because there's no line she wouldn't cross to get the outgrowth she wants. Days spoilers say Teresa will hope it's enough to save Tate from a discipline he doesn't earn, so stay tuned for updates on Sloan's strategy. Plus, Sloan will reluctantly trust Leo Stark to babysit Jude Brady, so that should bring some comical moments for Natasha Hall to play as well. Hall will have to show every side of Sloan during her 3-occasion run, so don't miss what's in store. How do you feel about temporary Days recasts like this bone? Are you looking forward to seeing what Natasha Hall brings to the table as Sloan? Days of Our Lives spoilers say some twists and turns are still to come in Sloan's plot, so keep watching for further news on her future. Sloan fakes new Jude kidnapping, sells Nicole's baby to be free of mama duties? Days of Our Lives reveal that Sloan Brady could do commodity drastic to avoid the challenges of fatherhood. It's clear that Sloan hasn't really been suitable to bond with Jude Brady, which makes sense considering she stole him from Nicole DiMera. Jude may be suitable to pick up on Sloan's discomfort, and Sloan clearly looks at Jude as a memorial of the huge secrets she's keeping. Still, Sloan would actually be unhappy with any baby since the real issue then's she's not mommy material. Fatherhood just isn't Sloan's thing, so she's not warming up to Jude and misses the days when she could have continuous adult time with Eric Brady, Greg Vaughn. Although Eric pulled off a Valentine's Day redo for Sloan, Days spoilers say that wasn't enough. Sloan could indeed handle Eric's phone call interruption with good news about Holly Jonas as substantiated by her covert eye roll. Of course, Jude is still the main attention overeater in this marriage, at least in Sloan's eyes. Sloan wants Eric to concentrate on her all the time, which just isn't realistic when they're trying to take care of a child. Despite Eric treating Sloan to a little redundant love lately, Days spoilers say it may not be long until he's all about Jude again, and that's just not going to work for her. The study of Jude being the center of attention until he's 18 is an agony from Sloan's perspective. Unfortunately, Sloan has locked herself into this situation that makes her miserable, so how's she going to get out of it? It's hard to imagine any script that would allow Sloan to give Jude back to Nicole without exposing all her deception. Since that's not an option presently, what if Sloan decides to give or indeed vend the baby to someone differently? Sloan might assure Melinda Trask that surrendering Jude to another loving mama, Bone, who actually wants this baby, is the way to go. Perhaps Sloan could count on a hopeless wannabe mama to take Jude far down from Salem. Sloan might fake a new hijacking and pretend she's distraught over Jude being taken out of the blue. In reality, it could be Sloan carrying the whole thing to get relief of Jude and free herself from her mama duties that she obviously hates. Leo Stark could get a cut of any plutocrat Sloan receives and agree to keep his mouth shut. It feels like DOL pens are making Sloan feel more selfish and minatory than ever recently, so Days spoilers allude this could be a reasonable step for her to take, at least she might suppose so. Naturally, Sloan's plot could blow up in her face and lead to the whole Verity coming out anyway, but she might try this parlous volition result in the meantime. Days of Our Lives spoilers say Sloan's lack of Jude cling could lead to trouble. Stefan's got a gun. Days of Our Lives protest off a new month with Stefan heeding Clyde's orders to take care of Harris, for good, this time. firing him multiple times didn't feel to get the job done. So now Stefan is taking matters into his own hands. Literally. Killing me vocally. We understand why Clyde wants Harris dead. The Bobby could upend Clyde's medicine running operation. What we don't understand is why he thinks Stefan will eventually succeed where he failed the first time. Before, Stefan and Harris were alone on a foggy, vacated lading wharf. Now, Harris is in the sanitarium, girdled by staff and hooked up to observers. Stefan doesn't know how to onus an ivy. He can't poison his food. But Clyde did give some handy Beau Brummelbane in a hype. But that takes a while. It'll set off the observers. Croakers and nursers will come running. This is a bad plan. We know Stefan can't suppose of anything better. Children will hear Nicole and EJ don't want to tell Holly why she fell into a coma. We're not really sure why. Shouldn't the dumb child know the consequences of her dumb conduct? Before she does the same dumb thing again? Meanwhile, Tate has, so free-handedly allowed his parents to visit him at his new halfway house. Find out what may be coming for Tate then. But only if Brady and Teresa apologize for supporting him? Getting him out of captivity? Fighting to defend him? He's going to need to be a lot clearer on what exactly it was they apparently did wrong. Careless whisper. Steve insists to Constantine that he has no idea who killed his son, whether it was John or, some bad shellfish. Yeah, we don't believe him moreover. Which is why it's about time Steve eventually tells the verity. Abigail Klein trials the Everett and Bobby fiasco. Days of Our Lives star Abigail Klein says that suckers might want to buckle up their seatbelts because there's going to be a huge reveal in the Everett and Bobby failure. Keep reading below for everything you need to know. Days of Our Lives Abigail Klein trials the Everett and Bobby fiasco. Abigail, who plays Stephanie on the mega-hit Peacock Cleaner, tells Soap Opera Digest that Elia Cantu surely helped her when it came to the big twist from her character. Both Stephanie and Jada had no idea that they've both been with the same man this entire time. Abigail trials, it's nice to have a message to that fellowship and also to partake Everett, which neither of them know about for a while. It's really delightful. Jada is someone Stephanie really cares about. Also, you throw a Joe in the blend? You can only imagine how that will affect their fellowship. Or will it? That said, Abigail Klein admits that she absolutely loves working with Elia Cantu and that their bond has come royal, both on and off screen. She explained, and I love working with her because she's really smart. Elia works hard. She's also delightful and can be loose. I really appreciate that. She's also really good at thinking of references for stuff that we refiring. She had asked me if I'd ever seen the movie Strands and recommended that I watch it, so I did. That movie was a nice reference point for the material that we were passing on Days. I appreciated her recommending that, and it ended up being a really great movie to see in general. Days of Our Lives, what's next in Salem? Abigail also said that she and Elia also wanted to make sure that they could save their fellowship. She said, we tried as stylish as we could to save and consolidate how close our characters' fellowship was. That movie helped us sort of see it in substance. It helped as an illustration of what it could look like off the runner. Days of Our Lives airs on the Peacock streaming service. Suckers will simply have to tune in each and every day to find out what will be next. Tell us, what do you suppose of this story? Drop us a line in our commentary section below with your studies. Also, watch this space as we've a feeling there's so much further juicy drama to come. Also, don't forget to come back right then for all the rearmost news and gossip about all of your favorite British royals, Hollywood actors, and reality TV stars. We've got you covered.